Hello everybody and welcome back to Visit Fylde Coast. It's the next instalment of Chrissie's Capers. We have accompaniment from the dog who's getting all excited because he can smell food. So I think before we begin, don't forget, make sure that you've done all the subscribe, like, bells and all the rest of it stuff, and then you'll get notifications next time we make another blockbuster episode of Chrissie's Capers. You're going to sit down, Muffin?
Muffin's had
Yes,
and
Muffin.
Coco, they've both had a haircut this morning.
Yes.
Because they've got really long coats, and this one's moulty. And Coco's fast asleep in the sunshine, and this one's got whiff of a bum, haven't you?
Well, actually, I think he saw the camera and thought, I want to come and join him with that.
So he's been very good. He's had his nails clipped, and I don't know what he's
Still
had
a bit
done.
wet.
Jane and Kevin did it. So it's usually three of us, but I reneged.
So, anyway, you're probably wondering why we've got food, because Chrissie and her capers is not quite well enough yet to go off doing cake crawls, but I'm hoping that she will resume her mojo in due course.
I shall do it as quick as I can, but...
The mojo's gone packing, hasn't it?
Yeah.
But lovely Linda Nagel from Kilmarnock has been to Blackpool for the weekend, and she knows that I've got a penchant for pineapple tarts.
We all have, haven't we?
Yes, we all have. And Marks and Spencer seem to have stopped making them, so lovely Linda brought some pineapple tarts and she dropped them off at Phillips Jewellers in Cleveland on Saturday, and we're going to fill our faces. So we've got our cup of tea. Tea boys made the drinks, and I'm not quite sure how we're going to do this with the dog, so we're going to eat our pineapple tart while we'll tell you the story of Chrissie's Capers, because these are really lovely. These are really lovely. I can look at...
It's so nice of her.
Sniffy.
She sent a beautiful crocheted, what would you call it, Jane?
It's a rug for your legs.
And it's
Are we
really, really
sharing?
nice. Yeah, we'll start off sharing, because I'm still eating
share.
my dinner. And then if we want some more, we'll progress. We don't usually have buns in an afternoon, do we?
No. We might have something naughty.
But it's so nice of her,
occasionally.
isn't it?
It is. It's so lovely.
She's always sending little gifts, and it
And
really
cards.
is nice, yeah, cards and gifts. Really thoughtful, isn't she?
And you see inside, they've got pineapple in the bottom.
And
I'll not
cream.
hold it up to the camera because I'm going to spill everywhere. And like a confectioner's custard. They're really nice. And you see, when Chrissie was in hospital, Linda sent us a hamper from this one. Browning's the Bakers, it's called. If you can see on the label.
All the way from Scotland.
And it kept us going while...
I thought you were going to start feeding me then.
Well, I can do if you want me to. Do you want me to feed you? I feed you. It might be easier
I
actually.
think you might have to do, because I'm hanging on to
when
Muffin.
exactly when
That
we've
green
got
death.
when we've got our little helper
Yeah,
helping us. I think
This'll be
the spoon might have been easier.
yeah.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you ready?
Are you ready,
viewers?
Muffin?
Oh, hold on.
Oh,
I'm making a right mess of
I'm
this.
hanging on
aren't I?
to Muffin. I can feed myself.
I think that thought went right down to the back of her throat then. Aren't they nice? They're really nice. I'm chasing this round with fork. I can't stab it because it's dropping to bits. Should have brought a spoon.
Should have.
That's a little bit of pastry, that. Listen at this.
Yeah, Muffin. Just wondering how he can get at it, but I've got him in a stranglehold.
Oh, heck. This is really not the kind of thing that you need to be eating on a...
Not in public.
No!
Excuse us, public.
Excuse us while we just shovel this in. I might end up picking this up and pushing it in and out.
Are you ready?
And I'm going like that as I push it in. Aren't they nice? I'm still coughing. Come on, speedy, speedy.
I don't eat quick, you know, I don't. Just a minute.
I'll be getting strung up next for choking her, you'll watch. Aren't they nice?
Mm.
We've just been watching that video I made in Cleveland's last week. Part 5 of What's New in Cleveland. And I don't know how many times I said very nice, but let's put it this way, it must have been 100.
I'm glad you didn't bring something home from all of it.
Aren't they lovely? She can eat that while I start this story off. So I think last time when we left you, we'd had a phone call. Oh no! You'd been for your CT scan, and we were looking at your burns. Just show me your burns. Just hold your hand up. Can you see a hand? This has been all burnt, and she's got a really thick scab here. And we can't think it's anything other than a CT scan because she's not done anything else.
No, coming on that one now.
Her nose is healed up.
Yeah, just thank God.
Yeah, so that's where we left you last time. So since then, things have moved on a pace, haven't they? So I think the day after we made the last video, we had a telephone consultation with the doctor. And then yesterday, we went for a blood test. I keep saying we because obviously
She texts me.
I take her. Now then, what we're going to do with these baits? Do you want these baits shoving in?
You're trying to make an example of me.
Open your mouth.
Dangerous.
Scoop them in.
No, scoop it on tea
Go on.
fork. I don't usually use thin one. I like that thicker one.
That's not bad.
She no manners.
That's not bad. There.
There.
There. We'll move
Very
that out
nice,
of Muffin's
Linda.
way.
Can I have my tea, please?
Yeah. So, the saga rumbles on, the saga of the tests. So she went for the CT scan in the first place because they'd seen what they believed to be cysts on her ovaries. And they wanted to check and make sure that they were in fact cysts that they were looking at.
On the first CT.
Yeah, back in October. So this second CT scan that she's had done to see whether or not she's got cysts, they found that she's got a thickening of a bile duct.
So lucky.
So we both went at one another, didn't we?
We did when we found out what blood test they wanted.
Yeah, exactly. So I can't say that I'm particularly. I think we're fairly savvy when it comes to matters of the human body, aren't we?
Very savvy.
Very interested. Got a reasonably good knowledge, and like to know what's what, so we can follow a medical conversation, can't we?
Oh yes.
We might not be able to write it, but we can follow it. So, of course, it was a telephone consultation, and we got it on speakerphone. She never spoke, so I did all the
Didn't get
yapping.
a chance between doctor and you. I think I were a little bit dumbfounded.
You were, you looked, you just went.
Or gobsmacked, as people say.
So I did all the yapping as usual. Oh, really? I can hear you saying.
Never said a word.
And then when we drung off, we Dr. Google, didn't we? As you do. So, do you want to fill a bit in while I eat this?
How much shall I fill in?
Straight in, all in one. That's up to you. It's your story, my love.
My love. She likes me somewhere.
Go on.
Well, the doctor made an appointment for us for 10:30, so yesterday. So with much trepidation off we went. I weren't really amused, you.
No.
And it's not doing the blood test, I couldn't care less, I've had that many done, it's a wonder I'm not.
Like a sieve?
Well, yeah. And also,
Excuse me.
like, what can I say? I've had that many bloods drawn. It's a wonder I'm not treble anemic. So I had it done, and it was good having an appointment because Jane had to go for an appointment, but it weren't an appointment. Oh dear, I'm going loopy. Jane had gone for one a couple of weeks before.
I started coughing.
And yeah, when she started coughing and one thing and another. And she was waiting over an hour because she hadn't an appointment. Which is not funny, is it, really?
No.
So anyway, we got there and it was pretty busy downstairs, weren't it?
She was waiting for us. We went
And
to
she was
Fleetwood
waiting for us, yeah.
to the walking centre because there's no appointments at our doctors.
No, they're absolutely chock-a-block even, apparently. They just haven't got appointments for anything. So they suggested, did we want to go there? So we said, yeah, I'd rather go there than doctors, to be honest. So we went upstairs. I've never been upstairs. And it was lovely and light and airy, weren't it? And she was stood waiting for us.
Can't get better service than that, can you?
I'd got an appointment and everybody downstairs were queuing. So they did it. And then this morning I've had a text sent from the Vic saying that they're having a phone consultation a week today. What about? I have no idea. And all you'd got to do were agree or not agree by putting yes or no to the appointment. So that's as far as I've gone. So goodness knows whether it's okay or it's not okay. But I'm not okay. I don't want to. It's not fair, is it? Having to, stum when it's your body and nobody will tell you anything.
Rewinding a little bit back to the telephone consultation with the doctor. So we looked up thickened bile duct.
Which we know they always said, oh, look on Dr. Google.
Yeah, but if you look on Dr. Google in a reputable place, you
that
you're
NHS
right,
one.
So the blood test had been requested by the Vic. The doctor, when we rang her, had not got the results of the CT scan. She only found that when I told her to look. So when she looked at that, she discovered this thickened bile duct, and they'd asked for this blood test. I'll do you a form. Can you come and pick it up? Yeah, no problem. So when I picked the form up when I went out doing videos one day. So I picked it up and it always tells you what you're looking for. So first thing I did, I got back in the car and had a look to see on Google to see what that blood test is for. So it's a blood test for cancer markers for bowel, pancreas, ovaries, liver and all that kind of stuff that's sort of in that middle section of your abdomen.
All that stuff that cheers you up. So
yeah, exactly. Hence why we don't look like we're kind of on our way to a party. So she'd already told her that on a CT scan of lungs were all right, pancreas is all right.
Liver were, I think, weren't it?
Liver is all right, albeit your bile duct is obviously in your liver.
But your bile duct can be thick. And not necessarily the big C.
So, that's where we're up to.
So I feel as though my face is down. But I can't do any other than carry on with it and go with it. We'll have to wait and see.
So, the telephone consultation is next Tuesday at 10 o'clock, which is the day of brew at 2. So, by brew at 2... I might be saying, has anybody got a sharp knife and then I can slit my throat? Or, yippee, let's have a party. And until you get the verdict, you don't know what they're going to say, do you? You don't know what the answer is until you know the answer.
It's not over until the fat lady sings.
And I've not sung yet.
No.
So bearing in mind everybody's been so lovely and you've kind of been with us on this journey. I said to her last week when we'd spoken to the doctor, do you want to do a blog and update everybody? Because you've really been inundated, haven't you, in
people have
messages
been
and good
lovely.
wishes and
Wouldn't have believed
just
it.
such loveliness.
Yeah, such warmth,
and we know that everybody's interested and wants to know how you are and what's to do and what's progressing. So we thought we'd update you, didn't we?
I've been shoving Trevor's soaps down me. Oh, I don't like soap from Trevor. It's really, really nice. I had tomato yesterday.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, so we've got our fingers and toes crossed and we're hoping and praying that
it's okay.
It's okay. So
it's just a worry, it's just there. We've gone through it once before and I don't want it again.
No.
So I'm sorry if I'm not life and soul of the party. We'll get there.
How'd you do? But
oh, you're warm.
I'm warm, but I'm just wondering.
Stop it! She's trying to pick my scabs.
There's a bit of skin coming off.
There'll be skin coming off you if you hurt me.
Look. Oh, that's very tempting.
Yeah, smacking your face would be.
This one on her knuckles is a really thick scab.
It's really thick.
I said to the doctor, have you ever heard of anybody having a burn when they've been in a CT scanner? Because she's got what I can only call a radiation burn.
The skin's all red. You'll not be able to see it.
Never heard of it. But I think that's what it is.
Well, you looked on Dr. Google and you can have it. So, it's like a crust.
It is. It's very, very.
It feels.
It's not
like
ready for picking yet.
It'll take a long time to.
But when it's ready, it's going to be really satisfying. Pick that.
I've still got one on my leg. I did in hospital the first time when I got it stuck between bars. I started pulling it like what's a loving thing.
Don't make me cough.
And meanwhile, I were ripping my skin off, and it's still. You'd think you'd be able to see it from there.
It's on the other side.
Yeah, it's there.
Just see it.
It's all sort of purple.
And that's from January.
A long time ago. And it will not go, will it, that colour?
So we're having some time off work this week.
Yes.
I've got a few videos that I shall be sharing with you that I'd made last week. And then we'll see what next week brings.
Good luck, hopefully. So if you lovely people out there can carry on.
Yeah, we need everybody to go like that and concentrate and send healing vibes.
Healing good vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we need. We need it.
Yeah.
I'm sure that last time I was in I couldn't believe all the good wishes people sent. I still can't. And prayers and everything. And it's just books you up. It just gives you that boost.
Definitely.
And it makes you feel that people care. It really does.
It does. So, that's today's update on Chrissie's capers.
Yeah, I'm sorry we're not a bit brighter.
But you see, we can't smile all the time, can we?
No.
We try to be prosaic and we try to, keep things in perspective, but sometimes you just can't.
I think as well, because it's gone on so long and in and out of hospital.
She's missed 3/4 of it.
I have. I mean, Christmas went by in a blur. My birthday in January.
You were out of it for Christmas.
I weren't for my birthday because
you'd just come round for your birthday.
By that time, they weren't allowing visitors at all. But I was in a room on my own, and Jane kept doing things for me and all things nobody wants to do. Mopping up. And she turned into a lovely nurse, so I think they were grateful that she was
left me to it.
So she came laden up with cards from people and presents, and that were nice, but it weren't like home, were it?
Let's put it this way, I found my way around their stock cupboard.
I'll just go and fetch a bedpan. I'll just go and fetch some wipes. I think she knew more than nurses by the time. It's a good thing, really, because she learns how to handle a patient,
Yeah.
didn't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
How to move one safely without breaking your back.
Or yours.
Or mine, yeah.
So, get rooting for us, folks, and don't forget to do all that sign you up, subscribe stuff, and we will see you, hopefully, with some good news
Yeah.
in the next edition.
Yeah. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye for now.
Bye.